Run that back, turbo. You can get the.
Oh. Oh, these are coated in pollen. Oh, God. Welcome back to my channel. No. No. I want to change locations. Okay. Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. It is a very beautiful day outside. It's not like sunny or anything. It was actually raining a lot earlier, but I just got home. It was senior picnic day. We had burgers. We had kind of a little field day kind of thing. Got my bandana on for the blue team. Today I will be telling probably, I would say, one of the most defining stories of my high school career. So, it was last year, probably around April, around the time that the band actually went to Disney. Our show choir went for the Heart of America Orlando competition. And we had gone to 2 parks one day, and then I think the next day we were supposed to perform. So that morning, I had woken up and I felt really, really sick. So I went to the bathroom, threw up, as you do. And then I just gone back to bed. I was like, you know what? No, I've got to perform. So naturally, I just threw up and then went back to bed. And then in a few hours, we had to wake up and start getting ready. I had to put on makeup, I had to do hair. And so I started to do my makeup and I was sitting on the floor and I was like, oh my gosh, like I was telling my roommates, I was like, I feel really, really sick. And so I nearly threw up again. I went to the mom's to get my hair done and my mom was doing my hair while like 2 of the other moms, like one of them was like a nurse and she was like giving me medicine. She was like, take this, you'll feel better. The only problem was that medicine was gonna make me like pretty sleepy. So I went, I got my hair done, I went and did all my makeup. I was in like full costume. Turns out I was 1 out of 3 girls who were throwing up that did not have a fever. So I was the only one out of the 3 girls who actually got to go to the competition and perform, which was great, which was totally great. But let me see. We were about to load onto the bus to go to the like convention center where the competition was being held. I don't really know like where it was being held. It was really weird. You could actually probably go online and look it up. We were about to get on the bus and another mom gave me some medicine and was like, oh yeah, this will still prevent you from being nauseous, but it'll keep you awake. It'll give you energy. So like the 2 medicines that the moms gave me were like duking it out in my system for whether I was gonna like pass out on the spot or if I was gonna like start bouncing off the walls, which was really good. It was really fun. So I had gotten on the bus. They gave me like a ginger ale and like some saltine crackers and I was just eating them on my way to the competition. Everybody was like, oh Sarah, are you feeling okay? Like, are you good? Like, do you need to maybe not perform? So I was just gonna see how I felt when I got there. But I'm in the homeroom, like laying down on the floor because I'm so tired. I feel nauseous, I feel dizzy. One girl, actually, I laid my head in her lap and she like glued on my fake eyelashes like as I was literally trying to like take a fat nap. And in the back of my mind, I was like making this game plan. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go on for the opener. I'm gonna go off in the second number, come on for the ballad, go off during the boys' number and change, and then come back on and do the girls' number. See how I feel about the closer. I had this whole game plan, like, planned out. I literally had like a plan to go off if I needed to throw up. So we get to the warm-up room, which honestly, if you don't understand show choir, I don't know if you're gonna, okay, whatever. So I'm gonna kind of briefly explain it. You're just gonna have to look everything else up. Or I can make a whole video about show choir. We go to the warm-up room, which is basically like we run through a couple things in our show, we warm our voices up, we warm our bodies up. Our director gives us like a little talk, And so basically in the warm-up room, like, I started crying. I had to go and like sit down. I felt terrible. I felt nauseous. The moms were like giving me ice packs, fanning me off. I did not feel good at all. And I was going to try and go out and perform because I mean, like, this was the last competition of the year and I really wanted to get out there, really wanted to, I don't know, I have this weird thing about like not like letting people down or anything, or like I feel like I have to like pull my own weight and stuff. Not as in like a whole like carry the group kind of way, but I feel just bad if I don't do my part of things. So we are about to go on stage, and remember that game plan from earlier? Yeah. Keep that in your mind as I'm telling the story. So our first number is over, and people are expecting to make room for me to go off. I do not go off. I do the entire show from start to finish. Oh, but I go off, so after we have the first number, the second number, and then the ballad. After the ballad was the boys' number, and so I went off, and that's when the girls changed costumes. But I get off stage, and I was changing, and I go, and like I seriously almost threw up. My mom like came up to me with like a garbage can and was like, if you need this, throw up. I was like, okay. I looked my mom in the face and I was like, give me the garbage can. Give me the garbage can. I'm gonna throw up. I didn't. I kind of like baby barfed, swallowed it. It's probably like TMI. I'm sick. I don't actually throw up. I hold it in best as I can, chug a whole bunch of water, and then get right back on to do my solo for the girls number. I just do the rest of the show. But as we're coming off, the curtain is starting to close, and all I remember is like reaching out to the guy in front of me and then dropping. I faint, which probably wasn't to do with my sickness. It was probably more to do with my heart condition. Now that I think about it, it was... Whatever. After we perform and everything, we actually were going to stay the entire time, but we only stayed until after preliminary awards, and we didn't make finals, of course, because it's like huge, big national competition. So we all get back to the room and we're like, oh, we feel terrible, we feel gross. And so one of the moms took me and my mom to get Chili's to go, and my mom and I go back to the hotel room and just have a good time. I like could not eat anything. I literally just ate like crackers. I had gotten a salad from Chili's and I like did not eat it. I just like did not feel good. It was really, really weird. And then the next day was our full day at Magic Kingdom, and I was like kind of tired, but I still really wanted to go and like spend time with my friends. I wanted to go to Magic Kingdom. And so I got to the point in the day after all of our fast passes were already used up, and I was just tired. I was starting to get nauseous again. It was a really, really hot day. And so I was kind of just like, I'm sorry guys, like I've got to go home. If you guys want to make more fast passes, you can, that's fine. You can just text me. I'll make you some if you want to, because whenever we go on like Disney trips, I did this for the last one, and then I did this for the band trip. I was literally like, everybody text me your ticket number, your ID, your Magic Band number, and I can enter it all in. I'll get us fast passes, I'll get us dining reservations. I'm literally already a mom. So, but our last fast pass had finished, and so I was like, my mom is going to leave, so I'm probably just gonna go back to the hotel room with her. My mom and I went back to her hotel room, got Benihana, and watched Over the Hedge, and I ate half of it and passed out on her bed until I had to go back to my room. So to this day, I still don't know what was wrong. It might have been, it was most likely some sort of like weird food poisoning that me and the other girls got, probably from this little like cafe in the hotel because I think we had all eaten the same thing. It was some like weird sandwich. Could have been food poisoning. It could have been
Ligma.
Oh, okay. There's a bird. But yeah, that is the story of the great mysterious Disney illness of 2018. So, I hope you guys enjoyed me suffering. Yeah, have a good day, and I love you all.